All right.
At least it's you that's looking like a freak, not me.
That's
so.
right.
All right.
All right, so I'm here. Wait a minute. I lost it. Okay. I'm here interviewing this ex-guitar player. What was the name of your band, by the way?
The Diggory Band and the Reddleman.
Diggory Band and the Reddleman. And what instrument did you play?
Well, I played hollow body Gibson electric guitar with a double pickup, and I think it was an E330 or something like that, E335. I had to sell it when I was in college. Bought it for $800 and sold it for $800. It's worth about $28,000 today.
Wow.
Anyhow,
Do you
that's
miss
just
it?
another sad story, that's all, you know.
Sure.
Well, I got a lot of those sad stories, unfortunately.
I bet.
Anyhow.
So, tell me about the song that you wrote way back when. I understand you had a one-hit wonder.
I did. I'm working on a new one, but my one-hit wonder, I've forgotten most of those, but it was called I'll Never Do It Again.
Yeah.
And it went something like, I can remember the first couple lines. Well, you say I sinned against you. You say I've been untrue. Well, you know, I've done it before, and I'll never do it again. Please give me another try. You know, I've done it before, and I'll never do it again. Something like that, you know, I mean, had the chords all figured out.
That's great.
Seems like the people liked it, and then all of a sudden it touched the dream, the mojo, just kind of, I don't know, went away.
Did it get the girls crazy?
A couple of them,
Nice.
you know, like on
Two
the
or
front
three?
on the front row.
Front row, right.
Yeah, they're dancing, and they organized a mosh pit.
Gotcha.
And
So
I took a chance one time, and they dropped my ass.
Oh,
Just flat on the floor.
I bet.
It was all girls, you know. I mean, not to be a chauvinist or anything, but
Yeah.
I weighed a lot more back then.
Sure. What, 260, 270?
Something like that.
So how much money did you make off this song? Not that money means...
The farm?
Sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I sell worms.
Oh, yeah?
But,
you gave up music writing?
well, you know, this late drought and this Canada fire thing's blocking the sun, and I don't know what's happened to the worms, but man, oh man, I ain't making any money right now.
So I noticed you had a weed patch in the back of your property, and it caught on fire, and the smoke was blowing across the
We
worm
had a
area. Do you think the
real-
worms are just laying back and just relaxing in the dirt?
We had
Maybe they're
a
not dead.
real good night that night, my wife and I,
I bet.
when those weeds burned. 'cause
Sheesh. Trying to put them out, you just kind of forgot about what you were doing and
They don't call
set
it,
up a hammock.
They don't call it skunk weed for nothing, man.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Well,
I said, what you been doing with your life since we left high school?
Sure. So, you know, my hair was down to my ankles, and I showered a couple of times.
I remember that.
Remember in the 20th century, a couple times, but I just wandered around and hitchhiked, jumped from boxcar to boxcar, and lived off the land and mooched off people, and you know, what is it called now? When you sleep on people's sofas and you mooch off them? Sofa surfing?
Sofa crashing.
Crashing. Oh,
Something like that.
That's right.
I did a little bit of that, but
Sure.
you know, you were always kind of like my hero.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Didn't
with the
know
long hair and everything.
Oh,
In
yeah.
high school, I kind of grew my hair long because of you.
that. Wow, okay. Well, you'll notice I cut it recently. I know it's a little white now. I got the hat. I got a bald spot back there in front
That's
of
all
the
right. That's all right.
But yeah, it was down on my ankles, and I would, sleep and use it as a blanket, when it was cold. And so I catch a train to New York City, and I'm sleeping on a park bench, and these really wealthy Wall Street guys are walking by, and they throw some paper out, and something lands on the ground.
Oh boy.
And they're laughing, carrying on. They went to a bar, they're drinking and everything. And I look down, and it's a lottery ticket.
fell out of their pocket, or they
Well, they
just,
threw it. They threw it on
or
the
they were
ground.
drunk.
Yeah, a bunch of garbage, and I picked it up and I looked in the paper, in the garbage there, and it was the winning lottery ticket.
You're kidding me.
Not kidding you at all. This is the honest truth.
And they threw away the winning. They'd already scratched it off and too drunk to realize
they didn't
won.
realize it. So you'd think like, how
Would
much
you win
was
like
it?
$5 or something?
Yeah, right. No, 55 million.
Uh-huh.
Seriously.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa, wait a minute. 55 million?
55 million, I kid you not.
55 million.
So I didn't care about money before, but let me tell you.
Well, I didn't care about worms before either, but
I bet.
hell, I got them out there.
Sure.
I had to grow a new patch of weeds. Well, tell me about this 55 million.
So I thought I'll just give it away. I don't care. I thought, wait a minute, maybe this is my lucky break. Maybe I could do something.
Well, how
with
do
it.
you think? Maybe, just maybe, 55 million could be a lucky break.
And I'm like,
hell, I've been waiting on one of those for 55 years.
Right. So I went out and bought a Learjet, outright, have myself a pilot, and I fly back and forth to this really destitute place where they have no clean water. And I set up these clay jar systems that allow me to filter water out of the streams and provide these villages with fresh water.
Wow.
And they started thriving, and then their crops started to come back, and now these villages are doing really well.
You created a regular oasis.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this tribe's doing really well. They're real happy now.
Well, people criticize money a lot, but that's
I
a pretty
did.
good thing you did there.
Yeah, I criticized it.
Huh.
I was always, judging people and thinking, oh, they're just using it for themselves, and there's no good nature out there. But
well, son of a gun.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You got me thinking, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me are you working on any new songs? I could possibly, give you a little bit to help you get off
You'd ought to
your feet.
write a song about being a 55 million heir.
Yeah.
You still got any of that money left?
I sure do. I actually invested in some AI technology, like a Chat GPT thing.
Really?
Yeah, I got it when it was about $1.21 a share. I bought like 10,000 shares of it. And so now that actually allows me not to dip below the 55 million. I'm just constantly, using money that is just the excess
Just
of
the
the
interest.
invest. Yeah, the interest.
The interest. Probably not even all that on 55 million.
Yeah.
I mean, I could live off the interest on 100 million.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, wait, you got 55 million.
I don't
that
have
math on that
have,
wouldn't have been so great, would it?
Yeah, I don't have 100 million.
Yeah, I'm right.
I don't have much.
I'm trying to write a song and find somebody who will produce it.
All right. Well, I got a whole production studio back in Ohio. So give me like a couple of lyrics.
Well, I don't have a title for this yet, so maybe you could help me out. But I got a couple verses. I got a couple verses I wrote. Got a couple verses.
Yeah, shoot it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not certain on the tune, but I'll give it my best shot.
Do it.
I'm still working on that. It's kind of about my life, about I was a one-hit wonder, and I made like around $1 million.
Oh yeah.
But 55 million, holy crap! And that million's pretty much gone into the farm and the weed patch in the back. But so that's kind of about. I'm trying to get somebody interested in this, see if I can get it back on the radio, and maybe get my mojo back. Well, I tried to rock the stage, guitar in my hand. A one-hit wonder, they called me, a regular rock and roll brand. But now I'm off the road, feeling lost in a haze. Yeah, it might be 'cause of that weed patch in my backyard, searching for my old ways. Well, the fame and the glory, they slipped through my grasp. I'm fading star, just part of my past. I need to find that spark, that fire deep inside, to reignite my soul and take back my pride.
Oh, very good. All right, hold on a second.